NBC5 investigates concerns tonight about conditions inside an ICE detention center, allegations of poor quality food and medical care.
It's now getting the attention of members of Congress. NBC5's Rose Schmidt joining us here now to explain for us. Rose?
Allison and Stefan, I first introduced you to Maria last week. She came to this country by herself and was granted a protected status and a pathway to citizenship. In May of this year, Maria was detained when she checked in with ICE. Tonight, we're revealing what she says is happening inside the Missouri Detention Center where she's being held. Every morning, staff members hand out 3 cups of ice to detainees at this detention center in Missouri. Once it melts, that's their drinking water for the day, according to Maria Rosa Lopez, who's been detained there since May. Due to federal restrictions, we weren't able to record the interview with Maria, but through a translator, she told me the water from the faucet is difficult to drink. It tastes a lot like chlorine, so in the mornings, we get ice. She and her attorney also say detainees' health concerns aren't taken seriously and food is poor quality.
The conditions in ICE detention centers are horrific.
In a lengthy statement, the St. Genevieve County Sheriff's Office disputes this, telling us detainees have access to drinking water at all times, and detainees are served 3,800 calories per day, adding the office is committed to providing a safe, secure, and humane environment for every individual housed in the detention facility.
They're often treating them worse than criminals because criminals would have the right to legal counsel. They would have the right to health care.
Missouri Congressman Wesley Bell and Illinois Congresswoman Nikki Budzinski toured the jail 2 months ago.
I was definitely disturbed by what I saw. What I saw was a lot of, in my opinion, overcrowding. There was not enough sleeping space. I saw folks that were detained that were sleeping on kind of plastic stays on the ground.
Safety for the folks that are being detained has to be the priority if they're going to hold these individuals, these hardworking folks who are coming here following the rules by and large.
Maria described the moment another detainee used a razor blade to cut their wrist right in front of her. I asked ICE and the Sheriff's Office about the incident. They did not address my questions about it in their responses. ICE announced a separate incident last October where a 34-year-old man from Mexico died by suicide. When NBC5 Investigates asked the Department of Homeland Security about the facility, it did not answer our questions. In a previous news release, ICE said everyone receives medical, dental, and mental health screenings when they first arrive at a detention facility, plus 24-hour emergency care. Budzinski is also concerned about what she says are increasing restrictions on members of Congress's ability to visit these centers. Their visit was scheduled in advance, and they weren't allowed to bring phones inside.
You should have free access. We actually should have the authority to just stop by at any time.
And Congressman Bell told me his office recently helped get a pregnant woman released from this facility after she told him she wasn't receiving prenatal care. In response, the Sheriff's Office told us pregnant detainees receive ongoing medical care, increased protein, and snacks as directed among their pregnancies. Stefan, back to you.
Rose Schmidt, thank you very much. We appreciate it.